Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to 5-Minute Bible Study. This is Daily Dose Radio. It's your home for organic, fresh, and artisanally made Bible study just for you. Well, this day we're looking at Psalm 109, and today we're in verses 10 through 12. And I said yesterday we're moving from the story of Judas, and now we're moving into a more general category here of all those who, like Judas, are hypocrites. They profess one thing and yet do another. In their hearts is wickedness and murder. In their hearts is greed and graft. So Judas is the father of all those. Judas is the grandfather of hypocrisy because he was the main one. Now, David, seeing Judas in the past, prophesied of him, but then he also speaks here in Psalm 109 of others, his children like him, who are not going to prosper as well. And he tells us a little bit about that here in 10, 11, and 12. Notice, let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath. Let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Boy, you say that's hard. It is hard, but it's exactly what the person who's a hypocrite, who refuses their master and sides it for themselves, who decides to follow their own will and way, this is what they get. This is the prosperity of the wicked. Now, I've made a little contrast here because it says, let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Compare that to Psalm 37:25. And in Psalm 37:25 it says, I have been old and now I am young, and I have never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. How can that be? How can that be? Well, it's because the righteous follow him with their whole heart. They are born again, a renewal of spirit. They've been they've been made a new creature. That's what I'm trying to spit out. They've been made a new creature. So the righteous, their seed, they don't beg bread, because the Lord takes care of the righteous. But for these who follow their own will and way, well, they're going to beg. They're going to be vagabonds. Their place is going to be desolate. Notice, let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let strangers spoil his labor. This is the fate of the enemy. This is the fate of the wicked, and we've seen it throughout the book of the Psalter. We've seen it over and over again in the Psalms, and here we have it one more time, but this specifically addresses those who are the children of Judas. Verse 12, let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. No mercy or favor. There's no grace available for these who are the children of hypocrisy. Again, another contrast. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Let me just turn over there real quick, and I'll read that for you. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21 says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. You see, again, the seed of the righteous, what is their fare? Their fare is deliverance. It's not extortion, and their fare is mercy. Their fare is grace. But what do these children of hypocrisy get? They get exactly what's coming to them. No mercy. There's no favor extended to them whatsoever. These are the children of Judas. And oh yes, they're with us today, ladies and gentlemen. They're still around. Now tomorrow, we're going to continue this same idea. The posterity is going to be cut off. His generation is not going to be allowed to continue. The iniquity is going to be remembered and not forgotten. And before the Lord, their memory will be cut off. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow as we continue to look at those who rebel against Christ and what they receive. Join me then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.